Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 36. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 2, Jalen Harris. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 44. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 17. Number 17.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation. Before we get going,
hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said,
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Monroe, Big Red out there with the Prophet. Then it's Richmond. And it's Cornish at the 4 spot. And for Chicago, Harris is out there with Boomer. Then there's the captain. Then there's Buckets. And it's Peterson at center. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
Going inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the Bucks making a change here. Gillespie's checked in.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Lewis passes to Richmond. Here's Gillespie. Lewis outside. Makes it off the glass.
Assisted by...
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Down low, here's Clayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Richmond gets stolen by Harris.
2 minutes.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Peters. Richmond against Harris. Passes it to Buckets. 5 to shoot. Left block shot on the way. The shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Lewis left side.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the pass to Buckets. And here is Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Lewis. Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Buckets. Rejected by Gonzalez. Lewis outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Lewis has got 6.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D, and in.
Harris passes to Buckets. No good with the layup. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Up top, Gonzalez. Lewis kicks to Richmond. Pass to Gonzalez. Richmond with it. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple.
For 3.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, the eraser is out there with Cassell. Then there's Speedy. Then there's the captain. And it's Gillespie missing. Chicago trailing here. To the inside. Here's Speedy. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Atkins. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Right side, Gonzalez. Sykes into the lane. Richmond with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Atkins. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Sykes is guarded by Davis. Pass to Speedy. Here's Griffith. Over Davis. Griffith can't get it to go.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .116 left in the first half. Richmond left side. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Cassell, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Peters checks in for Cassell. The Bucks also changing it up. He's just checked in for Richmond. Big Red comes in for Davis, and Lewis subbed in for the natural. Here's Harris. Buckets. Lewis covering. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 5.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Gonzalez with it. Picked up by Harris. Lewis outside. The shot will not fall. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. 7-second difference. Shot game clock. He gets it in there.
17.
Buckets got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Deck. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lewis outside to stop the drought. And the Bucks miss again. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight, and the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, their paint presence was non-existent. They haven't put any pressure on the defense in terms of attacking the cup. It's simple. You want to be successful in this league, you can't be a one-dimensional jump shooting team.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Corniche is out there with Richmond. Then it's the Prophet. Then there's Monroe. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2-guard. Now here is Harris. He has 5. And it's good, 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Who is outside? This is to Richmond. And the officials call a traveling violation. And some changes here for the Bucks. Davis comes in for Big Red, and it's the natural in for Lewis. The Bulls leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Harris outside.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Griffith. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's the natural. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He kicks to Davis. Monroe, the pass to Richmond. The Bucks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Atkins. Cans it from short range.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Sykes covered by Monroe. Here's Cassell. And it's good for 2. Cassell's got his first points of the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Atkins passes to Richmond. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Atkins. And Monroe kicks to Richmond. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And they get it back. The pass to Atkins. Now here's Davis. Tries again. Unable to get that one.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Gonzalez, that's good. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's the natural. Fires the three. Traps in the tray. Davis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
And here's Harris from the arc. No good on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls out front. They lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Bulls leading by 5. We've got Boomer. Buckets is out there with the captain. Then there's Speedy. And it's Peterson at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Buckets passes to Clayton. 6 to shoot. Here's Buckets. Connects from 3-point range. Buckets got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Richmond with the stuff.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Peters, covered by Monroe. Driving the lane, Peters with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 8.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
2 minutes
inside.
In the game.
Here's Richmond.
2 minutes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Number 39.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Taking 2 shots.
Hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Richmond nails both of them.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
The Bulls shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Now here's Lewis. To the paint. Richmond no good. Chicago leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Peters. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Speedy. Buckets passes to Gonzalez. Here is Boomer. Passes it to Speedy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Bucks with some changes. Gillespie's checked in. And it's Cornish in for Jack. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Harris is checked in for Chicago. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Richmond. And Gonzalez pulls it down. And it's the Bulls with the ball.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bulls.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Buckets.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Gonzalez into the lane, and he banks in the lane.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew,